I should stop doing that. It's gonna make me cough now. Set up, 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 set up. Uh, I still need time to set up. Son of a bitch. Uh, Controls. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if anybody saw that. I hope not. I'm still kind of processing. Processing. Also, doesn't help that I'm watching like 3 other people's streams. Watching Joel's, Giga's, and Yes. I don't know. I'm multitasking like a boss, so fuck off. Also, sorry I'm late. I had to go get had to go get people. You know, they were at the bus stop or something, and I'm just like, fuck. Eh, yeah. Wait, why is my come on VTube Studios? I feel like I gotta reboot the app because my phone has it, but not registering in the actual application. But nah, Pina coladas. Pina coladas. Pina. Oh, my phone hasn't picked it up. Okay, I guess I gotta reset my phone. Well, just the application. Hold on! There it is! Woo! Oh, oh, oh. How am I doing? God damn it, what did I do? Uh, where's the source, the audio source for the game? I don't see it. It's not peeking at all. Okay, I'm just gonna probably just change it. No. Digital. Yeah.
When the sun's out, bathe in sunlight.
Kill. I guess now we can start. Ow! Wow! Yes! Now we can be real gamers and spend real money. Well, I'm not going to spend any money. But we can be doing stuff related to that. Are you ready to become the #1 champion of Duel Monsters? And or something? I'm still not fucking ready. I still need my tablet set up. In case I get visitors. And then the stream doesn't get lonely. Otherwise, I'm talking to myself. And, you know, talking to yourself is fine. You don't seem like, a crazy person. Nope. I mean, we got people doing that all the time, right? Right. Okay, cool. Hogs. Alright. Shit, what am I missing? My controllers! Hey, how am I doing it offline? Brain Manager says I'm offline. This is weird. That is possibly incorrect. Ah, there it is. I gotta update! Give me another effing secundo. I want to watch Jules, Hanya's, and Giga stream at the same time while doing my own stream and playing Genshin Impact and finding out who's collecting all the treasure pieces, majiggers. Majiggas. Should be caution about that word. Alrighty. Alright. Good enough. We're on. Alrighty. Motherfucker. Now I'm still missing like one more thing. Actually, two more things. And those are remotes. I need them nearby. I don't want to get up. Alright, got my remotes. Let's hope they don't turn on the microwave or this is going to discharge everything and everything goes offline. Which is exactly what happened with the Resident Evil 4 stream. And then afterwards it's just like, yeah, fuck it. Alright.
But when the moon's out, bathe in moonlight. Silly churl, Billy.
Login stamp.
Silly Billy.
Time to Duel.
Whoa, look! Promo posters everywhere from the moment you arrive in the harbor.
Let's just wait until all 8 nations get released.
I'm curious about the 2 inventors of this game every time we see the posters.
You're not the only one. There's so little information to go off of that there's all sorts of wild speculations about them. Some people say that they invented the game after the God of Wisdom gave them an epiphany, while others say that they're not actually the inventors at all. By the way, haven't you ever read a book called King of Inventions?
I have not read it. Haven't read it, no.
Well, it's a story about a young boy who gets possessed by the spirit of the Crocodile King and becomes a TCG
It is
player.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
It's quite fascinating. I made sure to read it before coming on this trip. Some people have even speculated that the author of the King of Invocations is the boy who was possessed, while the true inventors of the game are the Crocodile King and Ibis King from the legends.
Each of it's more ridiculous than the last.
Exactly! Which is why the original author came forward to deny these rumors. But that only
I wonder
fueled
how
the
close
debate
to
further,
this is
and
to
the book's
Yu-Gi-Oh.
sales skyrocketed. It can't be denied that the King of Invocations novels are a major part of why Genius Invocation TCG has become so popular. Just look at the venue. They're almost treating this like a national festival. I bet the book is going to sell more copies after this.
You can be sure that the Fox Lady is behind all this.
I mean, if you all remember the Yu-Gi-Oh boom, yeah.
Fox Lady?
Yeah, Yai Miko. She's
Mommy?
chief editor of the Yai Publishing House. Paimon can just imagine her eating some fried tofu as she instructs her editors to use this event to boost light novel sales.
Oh, yes, I've been in that situation
Can I have
many
Yai
times
Miko
myself.
pet me?
Although in our case, the boss would be
For
drinking
research
coffee and
purposes?
talking about newspaper sales.
Sounds like bosses are the same everywhere.
Now, what I mean by research purposes, it's just more of like, I don't know, discovering new. Shut up. Oh yeah, I like to be a little bit immersive. Ignore the rest of the team. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. That reminds me. Okay, I can get this one, and I know she's in Sumeru, so I'm gonna hold off on doing Kaveh? Kaveh? I forgot what the fuck his name. I'll name him's roommate. God damn it! I'll wait till do that once I get in Sumeru.
The scenery in every nation is so different. This trip is really paying dividends.
Good thing that you're able to be so optimistic about it. It sounded like you were pretty much forced to come on this trip whether you wanted to or not.
It's a job.
Wait. Is that who Paimon thinks it is? It's A!
Traveler,
I'm
hi,
surprised
Ron.
as well.
We meet again.
Oh, who is this?
Allow Paimon to introduce you. Seems like that's all Paimon's been doing these past few
Hello,
days.
I'd like to introduce you
Anyway,
to
this
God.
is Charlotte. She's a journalist from Fontaine. And this is A. She's Inazuma's Archon.
Yeah, let's just go like that.
You mean Her Excellency, the Almighty Narukami Ogosho, God of Thunder? Hello. Please forgive me for not recognizing you.
As a guest from afar, there's no need to be so formal.
Right, okay. Oh, each of your acquaintances is more impressive than the last.
Miko invited me here to experience the fun and festivities, along with everybody else.
I love these downtime
Paimon
events.
gets it. The tournament venue is full of excitement and tasty food. And Miko didn't want you to miss out.
I guess I'll let you catch up for now. We can meet up later, just like last time.
Sure thing. See ya, Charlotte.
Kind of makes like the actual, main plot gut-wrenching if when they decide to kill off characters.
Perhaps she felt a little intimidated by me.
You're
She's
God
probably
of
fine.
this region.
Don't worry, she didn't leave because of you. We've split up like this in previous places we visited too. So, how do you like Genius Invocation TCG? Paimon bets you're enjoying watching the tournament
I wonder what her
matches.
dialogue options
Well.
if she's in the game.
In fact, I myself am competing in the tournament.
What?
Wait, really?
Why is that surprising? Playing cards is an ancient form of entertainment, and I was curious to see what card games are like in this day and age.
I'm kind of shocked. Like, really? Like, Am I tearing? I might be tearing. You... Okay, look, what it is the fact that you have your introvert friend who's finally coming out of their room. You know? And they're trying out new things. You kind of feel like a proud parent at that point. Also doesn't help that the memes kind of painted her as like an introvert, even though she really is. But still. So yeah, how's the tournament been?
I advanced all the way to the semifinals.
Oh!
The semifinals? That's amazing! So when's your next match?
Unfortunately, the semifinals is where my journey ended. The reason being...
The reason being that she lost to me. And
Oh.
when I say lost, that doesn't begin to do it justice. It was quite a humiliating defeat.
Oh. How unfortunate. Didn't see that coming.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
I only lost because I was duped by her little tricks.
What's wrong with my little tricks? Trickery within the scope of the rules is better known as ingenuity. It's not my fault that some people spend all their time cooped up in Tenshukaku and never have the chance to hone their skills.
What a unique friendship.
This is why they're a perfect Yuri pair.
You're right,
For a
though.
threesome.
I should make an effort to get out more. Many things have changed now that Inazuma
what?
is at peace. However, it seems that some people continue to fear the divine light, just as before.
Just ignore what I said. I'm
In some of
speaking
my
Latin.
tournament matches, I could see my opponent's hands shaking, hesitant to play their cards. Now that I think about it, perhaps they were scared of what would happen if they defeated me.
Oh, hey. You can't blame them.
Oh, dear, dear. Other players lose their games and throw a tantrum. You win yours, and yet you still find a reason to mope about it. I invited you out for some simple fun and games. Oh, I should have known you'd be like this. Anyway, you should watch and learn, because I plan on using some more of my little tricks to defeat that divine priestess from Watatsumi Island.
Oh.
Oh, so Kokomi's your opponent in the finals?
Mm-hmm. On one side will be your erstwhile comrade-in-arms, the leader of Watatsumi Island, and on the other will be head shrine maiden Yae Miko, the wise and beautiful. So, little one, who will you support?
Miko, hands down.
Good choice.
Miko, come on.
I don't care about
No
the
need
fish.
to put them on the spot like that.
This is my choice?
I know. I just wanted to see how they'd react. The venue is right over there. Why not go and take a walk around? Oh, and if you meet my fellow finalist, do pass on my regards.
Yeah, I'll tell her that you said you'll kick their ass.
Miko, the people of Inazuma are afraid of me.
And for good reason, no? A bolt of lightning from you would make even my fur stand on end.
You know I would never do such a thing.
Nor would I eat anyone. Yet a writer of mine seems convinced that I'd turn into an evil kitsune and eat him alive if he doesn't submit his drafts on time. Honestly, where do people get these ideas? Although to be fair, after I learned that he was afraid of me, I did start acting like I might actually eat him. Needless to say, his punctuality is now improving with each draft.
I hope she's talking about that motherfucker who keeps adding the main character's like random ass powers. You know, the one that's like writing like a shitty isekai, or it's like, hey, the main character is like Mary Sue. He gains this new powers. He can do taxes correctly, or some bullshit like that.
Please have your documents and proof of identification ready.
Hey, my boy Ito!
Hey, compadre! And Flying Lavender Moon.
What was that?
Oh, bull chucker! Don't call Paimon that in public!
It's been too long. Did you two compete? in the tournament?
What would this tournament be without Arataki, the ultimate TCG champion, Ito?
But you're not in the finals.
Matter of fact, the whole Arataki gang showed up in force. Our goal? To bring home the grand prize.
As fate would have it, Boss was the only one who didn't make it out of the qualifiers.
What? Hey,
Jeez.
that's not the point. It was just some bad luck, that's all. I got matched against a strong opponent in the first round. Besides, it was a close match. It could have swung either way.
I wouldn't exactly call losing in 3 rounds a close match.
Hey, Shinobu, cut me some slack
No.
in front of my friends, okay? Anyway, it's not like you
No,
did much
that's-
better.
that's-
Weren't you
that's
beaten by
bad.
that fish lady? Sandy, Mama Mia, whatever
Look,
her name was?
the defense of Ito, if you lose within 3 rounds, either you have a shit deck, or your opponent just drawed out fucking Exodia in a few turns. That's all it is. It's one or the other. And we don't know who the opponent was. And if it was Miko, even worse. Hell, that could have been her revenge for the ramen challenge.
Sangonomiya Kokomi? Watatsumi Island's military strategist? Yes, she beat me fair and square. I don't have a problem with that.
Well, anyway, I've noticed something in this competition. If you want to win big here, you need style. That's right, I'm talking card backs. I lost my match because my backs were whack.
But the style of card backs and a player's skill don't have anything to do with each other.
I'm confused at how in this world how the card back system works. Is it like in our world where we have players have like sleeves for their decks? Is it like that?
Oh, no, that's where you're wrong, Mini Milan. It's
Mini
just like how
Milan.
the strongest Oni Kabuto have the brightest colors on their back. If your cards look cool, then you'll definitely draw a better hand.
Beetle fighting and playing TCGs are completely different. In cards, you actually have to rely on your own skill.
Uh-huh. Yeah, there's no use arguing with you. Why don't we let our friend here weigh in, hmm?
Why don't we play a match and
Hey,
see?
you're right. That's a pretty neat idea. How about this? Shinobu, lend me your deck. You've got some pretty slick card backs. But the Traveler probably has cool card backs too. Maybe even better than yours. Okay, in that case, you can use my deck.
Boss, how do I put this? Nobody could win with that deck of yours, no matter who uses it.
Hey, quit busting my chops! Sheesh. What do you say, Traveler? You got time for a match now?
Oh hell yeah! I'm not gonna let this opportunity get passed up. This is a once in a lifetime thing. This is why I tune in for these events. Otherwise, you're not gonna witness these things.
Great! See? This is what I call a true compadre!
Besides, I want to get the full experience.
All right, I'll be the judge then. Just remember to take it easy, you two. This isn't a high-stakes match. It really doesn't matter who wins or loses.
Oh, shh. No, do you guys hear that? It's the cry of my cards, cheering me on in the wind.
My cards, you mean?
Part of the cards. Arataki Ito's numero uno invincible deck. To prove his reasoning, Arataki Ito, the ultimate TCG champion, invites you to a duel. Will the beautiful card backs affect the outcome of the battle? Special rule. Use Arataki Ito's deck to engage this duel. So that's her. So this is Shinobu's decks. Okay. Oh, that's quite of a reaction team. All right. There's only one reaction. All right. Hear that. Grade 4 basic elemental dice of let's switch it out.
We're gonna
Wait.
make this the most exhilarating TCG duel ever, compadre.
Hold on. The whole thing about is his card backs, right? Why do I have the default one? Wasn't it supposed to be something extraordinary, like the dragon one from a couple events ago, with Sino wanting that card back so badly? The Mondstadt exclusive one that was a dragon? Why the hell does Ito have a basic... Look! Even Shinobu's card back is at least something different. What the Mahoya, you're lacking. You kind of messed up on this one. Point reduction. Alright.
I don't think either side will have a good time dealing with Boss's deck.
Alright, let's see. Because I don't have Chongyun. Applies cryo melt for this. Superconductive for this instance. Creates one your sword claim will pour on. And converts it, okay. Deals 3 damage. Deals 5 damage. The bull. Your active character takes damage. Decreased damage taken by 1. Okay, so that's what Ushi does. When the usage is depleted, this card will not be discarded. Once while the summon's present. Okay. Okay, so Ushi gives me damage reduction and does 1 damage? How am I reading it right? Okay. Let's go. What did I get? Before this round ends, the next target's 3 normal attacks cost once. Okay.
I'll scout ahead.
Alright. Let's see. Fuck. Son of a bitch. I hate myself. Damn it. I just wasted that. That was a bad move.
Allow me.
Cock holding me. Oh shit. fuck. I should have kept that thing. Oh, okay. Does more damage.
Show them.
Oh.
Time for some training?
Emerge.
Oh, fuck me. What the hell kind of draw was that?
Swift and merciful.
Hold the line.
Ah!
Step aside. Ito's back in town. Take
Oh, well.
this, compadre!
I'm always
Oh,
watching.
fuck, it's Miko's first. Half. Eesh. That was a follow-up. Ugh.
See you at the rematch.
I'll scout ahead.
Oh! Now you see what
Look
the
at that.
champ is capable of!
You have my deck to thank for that.
Alright.
What a dreadful.
Nothing I've never seen.
Go in ambush! Help!
Boss, you're gonna lose if you keep this up.
Hey, chill. Let me show you what happens when numero uno goes mano a mano.
Mano a mano? We're still talking about cards, right?
You were saying?
My mistakes.
I didn't realize there was a follow-up attack. That's cool. First time I'm using Razor, since he can't read. Or he's trying to read.
Huh. I can't believe I lost.
And I can't believe your deck won. That takes some serious skill.
Part of the cards.
Anyway, what are you two doing here?
Actually, we were looking for Kokomi. Have you seen her around? Or, as Arataki numero uno idioso so eloquently called her, the fish lady.
You're
I
one to
mean,
talk,
not wrong.
Lavender Melon.
Her match in the finals will be starting shortly, so she can't be far. Why don't you ask Kujo Sara over there? The Tenryo Commission is in charge of managing access to the venue and maintaining order.
Hey, just remember that if you ever want to play another match, you can find me anytime.
Yeah, I'll hit you up.
Please have your documents and proof of identification ready.
What's up, compadre? You here to play another game? No
Hello.
worries. You go do what you got.
Nope.
What's up, compadre? You here to play another
I
game?
thought
No
there was just the actual vendor. Okay, here you are. Nope. Wait, I thought I pressed Kujo. Sorry, son of a bitch. I skipped that because I don't want to read it right now.
Hi, Sarah. We're looking for Kokomi. Have you seen her anywhere?
I saw her exit the venue after the semifinals, but she hasn't returned since.
If you're looking for Her Excellency, I believe she's currently near the western shore of Rito.
Goro, good to see you.
Hello, you two. Is there something the matter?
No, we just wanted to say hello to Kokomi.
Now that I think about it, her opponent in the finals will be a tough one to beat.
Who are you rooting for, Sarah?
Up till now, the almighty Shogun had my full support. But now that she's been eliminated from the tournament, in truth, I don't really care.
I mean, yeah.
I would thought for sure you'd be rooting for Miko.
I certainly would, in the past. But now that the islands of Narukami and Watatsumi are on amiable terms, we're all friends.
Those are exactly Her Excellency's thoughts as well. The point of a game of cards between friends is to exchange skills and enjoy the game together. It's not about who wins or loses. She hopes that this spirit of friendly competition will define Inazuma going forward.
A commendable attitude.
Well,
Her
I mean,
opponent is skilled in the art of deception. Even if she appears to have worry written all over her face, don't fall for it. She's likely trying to lead you into a trap.
to support what they were saying, I mean, showing that the fact that, you know, that the Sudoku Kuri is over, and show that everybody's on good terms. This is like a perfect, you know, welcoming event for the world to see. Yeah, we're on good, well, everybody's good in Inazuma.
It's nice to see two generals who were once enemies on the battlefield now looking out for each other.
Yeah.
Do not be mistaken. I speak only in the interest of fairness. The moment I saw the name Sangonomiya on the list of competitors, I anticipated that she would make it into the finals to face the almighty Shogun. I've watched every one of her matches. She constantly adapts her strategy and excels at employing rare and unusual tactics. But after the almighty Shogun's loss, I'm afraid that Lady Guji may also have caught wind of Kokomi's strategies.
Oh, so you want to make sure Kokomi's got intel on the other side too? Wow. Trust Sora to make sure everything is fair and above board.
Thanks for your insights, General Cujo. I will be sure to pass them along to Her Excellency.
Don't mention it. The match will be starting shortly. Please, let her know to get back to the venue soon.
Jesus, why do I feel
All right, then I'll get
uncomfortable
going.
in my seating position? Oh, okay. Yep. Good, I can't climb that.
Kokomi!
Cockhold me.
Paimon? Oh, and the Traveler's here too. Surprised to see us? We came to wish you good luck in the competition. So, what are you doing out here, Kokomi? Taking in the view?
Yes, the soothing sound of the ocean's waves do make me feel peaceful. But I actually came here hoping to see Watatsumi Island.
Huh? Can you really see Watatsumi Island from here? Let Paimon take a look.
Well, can you see it?
Let's see. Oh, that must be Kanazuka. And a little further than that, there's Yashiori Island. Nope, can't see Watatsumi.
Even on a perfectly clear day like this, you can't see Watatsumi Island from Narukami Island. Imagine trying to see it when the islands were surrounded by storms. Though the islands are on peaceful terms now, the dark clouds of war still linger in some people's hearts. Even when friends argue, they still need time to reconcile. Think of how much
Is that
time
what
is
you're on
needed when the
about? I thought it
conflicting
was just
sides
because
could
of
never
the
even see each
landscape
other.
of the mist.
You okay, Kokomi?
Oh, sorry. My mind was drifting to some more serious topics.
You didn't join the tournament just to play cards. You're competing for other reasons too, right?
Yes, I thought you might understand.
Really?
Huh? What are you talking about?
Who wins and who loses isn't what's most important. What's important is that Her Excellency came here to compete with all of Inazuma watching.
Yes, more people will be traveling between Watatsumi and Narukami Island from this day forward. The point I hope to make is, even though we believe in different gods, we can all come together as friends by playing cards at the table. We should be willing to cooperate and assist one another in the future.
So that was your motivation
You
to
could
get
say
to the
that
finals.
I'm playing cards to help dissolve enmity.
You're using a simple game of cards to drive a major social change.
Yes, that's a good way to put it. Besides, my passion has always been in tactics and strategy. How could I pass up the chance to play in a tournament for a strategic game like this?
Oh, so you have your personal reasons to play too.
Yes, partly.
You should be careful of that fox lady. Even Sarah warned us that she'll be a cunning opponent.
Yes. It seems that you're not the only one who sees this tournament as a chance to resolve our differences, Your Excellency.
Oh, that's good to hear. Don't worry, Paimon. I've already thought of a variety of stratagems for the match.
Wow, Paimon's really looking forward to the final now. And Paimon swears that she's actually gonna see it this time, no matter what. Paimon won't let herself get distracted, not even by all the tasty snacks in Inazuma.
Alright, whatever you say, Paimon. Good luck on
Thank you. All right, let's go.
Alright, now I'm finally comfortable.
Inazuma's
What
Archon
the hell?
bolts her way to the semifinals, only to be stunned by a crafty opponent. Ooh, that's a nice title. Lightning from Inazuma won't be able to reach me in Fontaine, right?
I don't think the Electro Archon would get upset over a minor thing like this.
Hey, what are you two chatting about? Oh, wait a second.
It's
The real
Kirara.
question is, how many times are we gonna run into Kirara?
Talk about
Kirara.
a coincidence, right? What are the chances?
I interviewed a few
close to
people around
Kirara.
Rito, but no more details on the card snatcher, unfortunately. After that, I ran into Kirara here. We got to chatting, and then I found out that she knew you too.
Sorry, you said the card snatcher?
Oh, let Paimon explain.
Paimon tells Kokomi everything that happened recently.
I think I already have some insights regarding the truth of this matter.
Really? That fast?
But it's a little complicated, and the finals are about to start. Let me put it this way, though. The key to this case is actually Kirara.
Huh?
Huh?
Oh, wait, what? Me?
Having chatted with Kirara, I was starting to think the same thing.
Sorry,
What did
I
you
don't
guys learn?
have time to explain now. We'll have to continue after the tournament's finished.
Okay.
What should we do? Paimon's still trying to wrap her head around that. If Kokomi was only working off of what Paimon told her, how come Paimon can't find the answer? Oh, is Paimon really as dumb as a lavender melon?
Don't worry about it. Let's just watch the competition.
Oh, okay.
Welcome to the final round of the King of Invocations Grand Prix Inazuman Regional Final! Our contestants
Clap, clap.
are Guji Yai Miko of the Grand Narukami Shrine versus Sangonomiya Kokomi, Divine Priestess of the Sangonomiya Shrine. Without further ado, let the final match begin!
Yay, it's starting!
Now, to find out who will play first.
You took your time. I was starting to wonder if you got lost walking on the seabed, Miss Soul of the Deep. You
Me?
must be tired after the walk back to shore. Perhaps I should let you go first.
There's no need. I've heard that fried tofu with all the frills gets cold quickly. If we don't serve it right away, then I'm afraid it'll become a cold, greasy mess.
Round one, begin!
Shade. Miko! Miko!
And
Miko!
the winner is...
Miko! 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 Miko!
Sangonomiya Kokomi, the Divine Priestess from Watatsumi Island.
She won! Come on,
Whew. Just seeing that Kitsune yokai made the fur on my tail stand on end.
God damn it.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Congratulations, Kokomi.
Thank you.
Kokomi! That was a real nail-biter, but you did it! That Miko is a crafty one, pretending she had no strategy and letting one of her own character cards get defeated. Then she played 2 cards from her hand that required to have lost a character card. She came pretty close to turning the match around.
Goodness, what's all the commotion over here? Discussing something interesting behind my back?
Hey.
Not at all! Paimon was just saying what a real pity it was that you lost.
I just want to kind of cling to her arm.
It's no
really
pity at
badly.
all. It was just a little fun competition. We'll see who wins next time. What do you say, Miss Soul of the Deep? How about a rematch?
If Miss Fried Tofu with all the frills hasn't gotten too cold, I would be happy to play. However, The traveler here is waiting for me to help them solve a puzzle they've been facing.
Oh, really? Then I won't disturb you.
Oh, don't
I'll go
leave.
play with Goro instead. It's been a while since I've seen those fuzzy ears of his.
Now, back to our conversation.
Bye.
Kirara, you've been delivering items between different nations for the past several days, correct?
That's
I
right.
miss her
I've
already.
had quite a few deliveries recently. But what does that have to do with the card snatcher?
The strange thing is that Kirara's delivery route has coincided with the card snatcher's movements at every turn.
Yes, and therein lies the clue.
You mean Kirara is the card snatcher?
Huh? Hey, that's not true. I'm
It
just
wouldn't
out here
make
doing my
sense.
job. You can't just throw false accusations at a person. I mean, a yokai like this.
Calm down, you two. Kirara's not the thief. Let me ask you, Kirara. Have any of your packages in the past few days been from the same sender? Or were any sent to the same destination?
Let me think. Senders have all been different. But there's one destination that keeps coming up in every region I've been to.
Really? And what destination is that?
I'm not at liberty to give you the exact address, but I can tell you that it's in Sumeru.
Were the contents light? No larger than the size of an envelope?
Huh? Wait. You're not one of those yokai who has prophetic dreams, are you? I used to hear stories about that when I was curled up on my grandma's lap.
No, I'm only the divine priestess of Watatsumi Island. I just like to read light novels and books about military strategy. Divination's not my field. Well, after all I've said so far, have you arrived at the same answer as me?
No.
Every nation Kirara visited had a parcel sent to Sumeru.
Oh, okay. It's fucking Sino, isn't it?
We came to Inazuma because we tracked the thief here. We've run into Kirara multiple times throughout our trip. There doesn't... Oh. The thief is likely using Komania Express to send packages. The contents were light and were no larger than an envelope. The contents were probably Genius Invocation cards. Kirara's deliveries contain the treasure chest card backs.
Yes! You nailed it!
Huh? So the card backs we've been looking for have been right under our noses all along?
But there's still one thing that doesn't quite add up. Kirara picked up her package in Mondstadt before we encountered the card snatcher. The timing doesn't make sense.
I've thought about that too. The way I see it, there's more than just one thief involved.
So we're trailing not one, but multiple card snatchers.
Yes. The person you've been tracking most likely is one member of the group. It seems the other members had already obtained the cardbacks and sent them together.
Now that I think about it, collecting all those card backs across so many nations would be near impossible for just one person.
But why isn't the one we're following ever using Komania Express?
Because he's too slow. He probably missed the arranged shipment date. Well, that's how I figure it at least. From your explanation, he's only committed theft on one occasion, and there were even witnesses. After that, He's been trading or playing to collect the card backs. I suspect that this person isn't a very good thief. He probably used the mora he was given to arrange shipments with Komania Express as funds to use for trading.
And there's another question now. Why don't the other members just keep the cards and take them back to Sumeru themselves? Unless there's a reason for them to stay.
Yes, this is a question I'm still grappling with now. What is the thief's objective? What kind of secret is hidden behind these card backs? Unfortunately, there's no way to know without seeing one for ourselves.
Hey, don't look at me like that. I can't just open a customer's parcel.
I know.
If the company ever found out, I'd be fired on the spot. And I don't want to go back to being a yokai in the mountains of Inazuma.
No, we don't want to cause you any trouble, of course. At this point, maybe it would be best for you all to accompany Kirara to Sumeru.
Good idea. Going to the delivery location is the only lead worth following now. And if the recipient really is a bad guy, then Kirara could be in danger. We should come along to make sure you're safe.
I can beat up bad guys.
Hey, I know my way around a fight too. I haven't had a single package stolen from me since I've started this job. Whenever someone picks on me thinking I'd be an easy target to take packages from, I send them running.
You know, I don't remember what's... What, how do you fight? You have to get bottom of the mystery.
Let me think about it. All right, I'll let you come with me to the delivery point in Sumeru. But on one condition. You have to promise that you'll hide somewhere where the customer can't see you. Who's ever heard of a group of people delivering packages?
No problem. You got it.
Also,
if it's something huge.
even if the customer is a bad guy and has stolen things, we should leave that for the local authorities to handle.
Yeah, sure.
Next up, Sumeru. Oh, we're really traveling all over the place this time.
Good luck. You'll have to tell me how everything turns out the next time we meet.
Alright, let's just do some of these. I don't want it.
Whoa! That match between Fox Lady and Fish Lady really got my blood racing. The sweat's practically boiling off my forehead.
Yes. I'm sure all of Rito knows how excited you are, but the gang's all waiting for us. We should be heading back now.
They can wait a little longer. At least let my compadre and I play one last match. You can't say no to that. Pretty please? Fine. It's okay, I don't blame you, but you should probably leave. You don't want to see a grown Oni cry.
Got distracted a moment of light now. Is there anything I can help you with? Oh, you're 0 hour. I want to do the puzzle thing first. Let's do this one first. No, I don't want to talk to you yet. That threw me off.
Cool. This is the
For
Outlander
residency in
Affairs Agency.
Rito, please
Please
submit
have your
your completed
documents and
forms
proof of
here.
identification ready.
General Kujo, could I have a word with you?
Yes. Congratulations on your victory, Sangonomiya Kokomi.
I wanted to express my gratitude for the helpful advice you provided before the match.
It was nothing. Anyone with a good head on their shoulders knows that skill and strategy ultimately determine the winner. In any case, it was an exciting match to watch.
It was unfortunate that you didn't register for the tournament as well.
I'm afraid I'd be no match for you.
Don't say that. You're not so different from me. Seeking chances to hone your skills in the game, considering countermeasures, and competing with others as if they're friends?
Perhaps you have a point. In that case, let's play a match of Genius
howdy.
Invocation before you depart for Narukami Island.
Yeah, I'm enjoying Duel
It
Monsters.
would be my pleasure.
Just got done with the Inazuma chapter. And last part is, what's it called? Going to Sumeru. But before I leave this area, I want to at least get some of the stuff out of the way. So, gonna see who this challenger is. 0 hour. Who is my opponent?
We're in a real competition, so please don't feel obliged to go easy on me.
Yeah. At the start of the first action phase, both players will get two. No, I already know that part. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, and if you catch up with the memes of how they're kind of portraying her as a yandere, yeah, that doesn't help. Let's see. I need Chad, and yeah, might as well go with Yule. She needs more love. Yes, her massive ass forehead. That's also another thing. And the fact that, okay, you probably don't know how my setup is, but I have a 65-inch on my screen, so yeah, that was enhanced to high hell. If you not start first, create an ML until dice. I probably will already start those. During the round. Yeah, let's go with that.
From the ashes to this world anew.
Oh, I want to see him again. Wait, isn't this 0 hour? What the hell? Why am I rolling dice? I thought it was just like. I probably should have read the terms and conditions. Son of a bitch. Oh, what's this? If a best selector phantom who equips the scars has already been triggered fiery birth, immediately discard and apply to the character. Blah, 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 blah. Let's see. Let's use this. Play that card. Let's use an alt.
Hear the Inferno's call.
Yeah, cause what was it? I think when part 3 of the story came out, which I think was like a Monday or Tuesday, I was kind of like, nah, I'll save it till the final chapter comes out. That way I can just like binge the whole thing. I didn't feel like waiting to find out the conclusion, since I already had like a previous 3 that did like the first 2. But damn. It was interesting and it was easier, but now that I have to roll the dice, it just doesn't kind of feel as special. I don't know. I guess I'm kind of screwed. Shit. And I don't want to sacrifice any of these cards. Yeah, damn, I'm kind of screwed. Oh well. Yeah, the other version was easy, but it was at least interesting. This one, the special condition just makes it. Oh, look at that, he's alive. The special condition just kind of makes it like, you know, everybody has their ults. It's like, okay. Like, also it was interesting to see what kind of comps you could make with the pre-built decks out of the 3 cards you had to make. So, you know, when all of them were like this, I don't remember what this side of diet is called, but when it was like all that, then you can like figure out what you can do, like when it wasn't during the event. Did I switch characters? No, I still got chat out. No, let's keep that one. Yeah, Pyro, cool. Alright, let's see. Let's use this one. That. And... Yep. Hey.
How brightly burns the truth!
I'll finish with this. Embrace the ice!
Ha! This is why this man of the abyss is the GOAT! This is why he's a Chad, even as a goddamn card!
Nice and spicy.
Hear the Inferno's call!
You think we make memes out of these for a reason? No! They're fucking facts, man! The fact that he's kind of just tanking all this. Oh, I'm out. Yeah, I'm out. Ah. Oh.
The fate of this world is already sealed.
Yep, we're gonna switch to A, do an elemental reaction, and probably nuke.
I will not allow myself to fall behind today.
Probably nuke the card. Wait, so if I use the ult, will it also convert her attacks to Electro? Alright, this one. Creates one elemental die of the same type of your off-field character. Let's for a round. Hold on. Let's see. Greedy Eyes, Secret Art, Musho, deals electro damage to all your energies. Game 2. Oh! could I do the buff for that? Let's convert that. Yeah, let's do that.
Torn
Get
to
there.
oblivion!
Bye, Shinha.
My curse! It's not over yet.
Well, I won't be able to use my Eula card. Scratch what I just said.
World.
Hey, I got the Ningguang card. Cool. I need cryo. Got one. Potentially two.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Ouch. Convert that. Convert that. Use that. Reroll that. Well, that's one more. Okay. It does 4 damage.
Water!
Alright, now let's see this forehead that you were speaking of, because I was too busy reading subtitles, even though they're in English.
Phew. I really was beaten by the best.
Well, well, it was not on the table, so it didn't look that big. Still big, but not as huge. Oh, there it is. Damn. It's the size of a melon. Speaking of which, the fact that lavender melon is still a thing, that ain't gonna go away anytime soon. Eh. Hurry! 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 La la la! Shit. Shouldn't have done that. Oh god, it's like the Daily Commission again. Oh, that one's different. Whee! Wow, that's slow. Nope. Ooh, Sakura. Fast travel Sumeru. Let's go over here. What time? 8 in the morning. Whoa! I couldn't.
It's about time for us to head to Sumeru and investigate that group of thieves. Paimon's got a feeling that it won't be long before we have a breakthrough on the case.
Are you shitting me? I came to Sumeru for nothing. Oh wait, okay. It's... Where the hell is it? It's not in the city, but it's over here in the desert? Holy crap, okay. And I thought people of Sumeru were racist with the desert folk. Okay.
Are we getting close?
Oh well.
Which way should we go now?
We just need to head a short way towards the desert. It's not far.
I would recommend taking a bodyguard to protect you. If the customer does turn out to be rotten, you can let the bodyguard deal with them.
Well, I know one.
A bodyguard.
Where is she?
Oh, look!
Nope, that's
Isn't
Sino.
that Sino? Sino!
Good to see you. Headed to Caravan Rebot?
It still kind of surprises me.
Paimon, we can't just
Sayu,
customers'
and then
information.
Sayu, the voice actor, and it's just so close to Sino as a name. I know it's the same voice actor. I'm just saying.
Wow, how do you know so many powerful people?
You better get used to it, Kirara. You wouldn't believe the people I've met since I started traveling with them.
Yeah, I introduced her to a god.
Do you have some time now, Sino? Or do you need to go participate in the Genius Invocation Tournament?
Tournament? The tournament has already finished.
What? We weren't there? What?
How did you do, Sino?
I am now the official king of invocations.
I'm not fucking surprised at all. Now we just need to wait for all the 8 nations so we can know who's the best one in all Teyvat.
I used Forbidden Hand at the opportune moment, and drew... I can explain it later. Anyway, I have time.
Great. Let Paimon catch you up
Oh
on
my
what's
god,
happening.
he's such a fun character.
Ugh.
He's serious about his job, but he's such a
now.
dork!
How many times is Paimon gonna have to explain everything?
I don't know, 11
I can
times?
accompany you. As Paimon said, it's my duty to uphold the rules and punish evil.
What do you think, Kirara?
All right. But remember, you all should hide while I'm delivering the parcel.
That's still gonna throw me off.
I know that this customer is suspicious, but they're still my customer until we have any concrete proof otherwise.
Okay, we'll go hide.
But if we're too far away, we won't be able to hear anything you're saying. How will we know if you're in trouble?
Not a problem. You can just watch my tails.
Your tails? You mean both of them?
Of course, both of them. I'll come up with a way to have the customer confirm the contents of the package. If they turn out to be just an ordinary customer and the package doesn't contain the card backs, then I'll lower both of my tails. That'll mean you can just stay hidden. But if they turn out to be the thieves we're after, then I'll...
Shake them?
Lay down.
Huh? Why would she do that?
It'd be a signal that we need to lay down the law.
No way! I'm not getting on the ground. That would be way too embarrassing. Besides, don't you think that would look suspicious?
Oh
You
my
think
god,
so?
she's danced.
Then maybe you can use your tails to pound your back.
And why would she do that?
Simple. It'd be signal that she had found the backs we're looking for.
Hold on.
Oh.
I cringe, but but it made me laugh.
This is the first time I've met someone as creative with their words as I am.
Wait,
Have you
what?
ever considered a career in writing news headlines, Sino?
You're impressed?
Oh no, don't enable him!
Oh my god.
Okay, if we keep standing around talking like this, the package is going to be late. Listen
First
to
it
me.
was
If they're
Albedo,
the
now we got
thieves,
her.
I'll lift one tail up and keep the other one down. If you see that, then you can come round them up.
You're not going to lay down?
No, I'm not laying down.
She took it so literal. This reminds me of Drax, who can't understand idioms and stuff like that from Guardians. Oh my god. Okay, I don't have to go far.
We're in the middle of nowhere, though. Are you sure this is the right place, Kirara?
Let's see. The address is approximately 100 paces down the road from Caravan Rebot towards the desert, near the first flaming flower.
That's the most suspicious address Paimon's ever heard.
Oh, there's the flaming flower. Was it actually 100 paces? I want to go back and check, but I really don't want to.
Near the first flaming flower... Oh, we're here!
Oh shit. The shoujo girls
There
are
aren't
playing
any
Mario
houses
Party.
around here.
Maybe the recipient planned on coming here to personally receive the package. I've had customers do that in the past. We're still a little early. In the meantime, why don't the rest of you go find a place to hide? And remember, watch my tails for the signal.
It would suck if there was a sandstorm and we couldn't see Jack.
We'll hide here. This spot is hidden, but with a clear view.
Paimon, sure this recipient's up to no good. Who'd pick up a package in a place like this?
I agree. But for the sake of her company's reputation, we'll let her tell us what to do.
You get no reaction out of me from that. It was mediocre at best.
What? As in her tails?
Yes, I know, but it was bad.
Yeah, we get it. Hey, look! Someone's coming.
You from Komoni Express?
That's right. You must be Mr. Dada Baba?
Where's the package?
Uh-huh. Dada Baba?
Yes, this is your package. Here you go. I recommend that you open it and confirm the contents. I've been running to many places the past few days through all sorts of weather. The contents may have shifted, so it's best to check that everything's intact.
No need. You haven't opened it to see what's inside, have you?
Of course not. That would be against our company policy. But if the contents are valuable, I would still recommend checking them first. If anything turns out to be damaged, I could compensate you now.
I said no need, didn't I? Why are you so persistent?
You know, boss, this little lady's out here all on her own.
We could use that to our advantage, you know.
That sounded
Hey,
shitty
you.
as fuck.
Are you the only one delivering out here?
Uh-huh. Yes, that's right. I wouldn't bring a bunch of people with me to deliver a package.
Don't fucking say that.
I'm no good at lying. And I can't keep my tails from moving everywhere.
Look, she's giving a signal.
No.
But, wait. Paimon doesn't recognize that signal at all.
Ignore it.
I nearly forgot. This just happens to be my 100th delivery. It's a really special moment for me. If you could let me know
Take a
what I
snapshot of
delivered, it would mean a lot to me.
Post it on Instagram.
Her tails are moving all over the place. Does she need us to step in or not?
Her tails keep moving and intertwining. They keep pointing in different directions. Maybe she's trying to say that she mixed up her directions. These people aren't the intended recipients.
Seriously? There's no way anyone could get all that just from her tails.
Something's not right. I can feel it. And you seem real concerned about this package, Missy.
Oh, no, that's just part of my job. We always care about the customer. Are you really not going to open it?
I wish
Come on,
UPS
boss.
was like
Enough
this.
talk.
I'm still waiting on a goddamn package.
Nobody will ever know anything happened way out here.
Then do you have a moment to leave a 5-star review?
I was supposed to come yesterday.
Sure. I'll leave a 5-star review after you're dead.
What? But she's not with the UPS people.
They got a knife! Forget the signals. We gotta save Kirara!
They're already on it.
Boss, she's got backup.
What are you afraid of? Get him!
But we got a Mahamatra. You know, official. But, you know, if you're not worried about it, then...
Huh? Wait, that's Sino! The General Mahamatra!
See?
Sino?
Yeah, it's like Batman of the desert. Hey, I get to test her out. Oh, she's a sword user. Wait, how are their attacks? One slash, claw, kick, and then another sword. Wow, that sword is just like sword display or something. Hold on, I wanna use little cat boxes. Like, use claws. Wow, the sword is just kind of there for. Okay. Ah! I need to definitely pull for it. What, UPS? Oh, definitely. I placed a package to come in, like, fastest delivery. It's supposed to come in, like, on... What was it? Tuesday, originally. And I still haven't got it. Otherwise, my folks would have told me, hey, your package is here. Now I'm gonna wait till, like, tomorrow. Hopefully it's here.
Right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry.
It sucks we can't pick our carriers.
Had I known you were here, we wouldn't have.
Too late for that. And I don't want to hear any whining from you two either. Clear?
Yes. Crystal clear.
General Mahamatra, I don't want to go to prison. Can't you just let us off this one time?
He's whining.
That depends on how honest you are.
We'll tell you everything.
What's inside the package?
Card backs. Genius Invocation TCG card backs that we collected from different nations.
Are they the kind with a treasure chest design on them?
Yeah, that's right. Wait, how'd you know that? We're just a group of treasure hoarders. That's all.
Some hoarders were getting fed up recently with just stealing small stuff. They wanted to,
I just like the logic of that. It's like, why are you stealing card backs? Well, we're treasure hoarders. It's just in our nature.
Go on.
They wanted to pull off something big. You know, not just in one nation, all across Teyvat.
All across Teyvat?
Yeah, we were planning to steal prized treasures from different nations all at the same time.
Look, if these criminals were in our world and they threatened to use PS Man, sure, it makes sense. But no, look, you got a cute anime girl that's a cat girl too. And, you know, she was actually concerned with your package. She hand-delivered it to you. She just didn't, like, kick it off to a rock somewhere.
After pulling off a job like that, everyone would recognize us treasure hoarders as the most powerful organization across the world.
Wait, what? So you telling me you stole all these card backs so you can try to prove a point? I completely forgot how fucking stupid treasure hoarders actually are. Oh my god. This is how you know I've been playing the game so long, since like 1.0. I don't have it in my record, but I've been playing this since 1.0, and I'm just remember how stupid the treasure hoarders actually are. And I think the only person that was actually competent was the character that goes by Big Sis. Oh my god.
But, seems like that's not gonna happen now.
So what does any of that have to do with these card backs?
Well, the problem was we didn't know how to communicate our master plan to all the other treasure hoarders. But with how popular Genius Invocation TCG has become recently, somebody suddenly came up with the idea to use cards as a way to communicate our plans without being detected.
Hey, that's actually kind of a neat card back holder.
So you were the ones who printed these card backs?
Yeah, because every treasure hoarder knows what to do once they see a treasure chest. First you bury it so no one else can take it, then just add a little bit of...
Hey, shut it! You're giving away all our plans.
It appears you consider this ridiculous plan of yours more valuable than your own life.
No, I'll talk. All you need to do is cover it with some wet dirt or sand, then wipe it off after a while. And it'll look like this.
My fellow hoarders, this is the big job we've all been waiting for. Take up your daggers, put on your masks, and round up your sumpter beasts. Oh, and for those of you without sumpter beasts... Seriously? That's all it says? Ugh, what a waste.
Hey, what do you mean, waste? That message will mobilize the treasure hoarders.
He's right. The time and the other details are printed below that.
Not Paimon Z. Oh, there it is.
Objectively speaking, it's definitely a creative method of communicating information. But then why were you trying to retrieve these card backs?
It's all because some fellow hoarders got addicted to Genius Invocation. All they needed to do was stick to the plan, but they couldn't help themselves and started playing the game. Not only that, they were even using our card backs and showing them off.
That's a good fuck up. Oh my god. It's like what those drug dealers say in movies. Don't shit where you eat. That's funny.
But that wasn't the worst of it. Some of them ended up losing our card backs to other players.
Oh!
Ah, you were afraid that your plans would be exposed, so you dispatched members to quickly retrieve the card backs that had been scattered into the markets.
Not just the ones on the markets. We collected all our treasure chest card backs and we had them shipped back. We feared that our plans had already been discovered, so we were preparing to print another set of card backs. They would indicate a different time to initiate the operation, and we'd redistribute them. But to take every precaution, we raised funding for everyone to send us the backs via Komania Express. That way, we could guarantee the card backs would arrive safely and on time.
Huh? Oh, thanks for the compliments.
So the senders would stay at their original location to ensure that the operation could continue moving forward. Now that I think about it, that must be why the treasure hoarders came after the person who sold the card back in Mondstadt.
That makes a lot of sense.
Oh, right! It's no wonder we were running into the treasure hoarders left and right. They wanted to be sure that anyone involved stayed quiet.
There! I told you everything I know. Hopefully that will help us make up for our mistakes. Please, Mahamatra Sino, show us mercy.
You'll each receive your due punishment. Enough talk. Come with me.
What is this job that they were planning on doing?
I've
Kinda seem
taken
like a
care of the
big
criminals for now. I'll be escorting them back to Sumeru City shortly.
Thanks for the help.
I was only fulfilling my duty. You all did well.
Sino seems like a completely different person when he's working.
All right. Goodbye for now.
Oh, wait! I still want to interview the champion of the Sumeru Regional Tournament!
All right. Go ahead.
Tell me, Mr. Sino, what were your thoughts about the tournament? And did you have anything to say about the treasure hoarder incident?
Genius Invocation TCG is a very good game. But to me, it's not just a game. It's an art form. It allows people to meet others, make friends, and experience the joy of dueling together. I hope everyone can have the chance to experience the fun of playing this game.
Great answer. That'll be a perfect ending for my news piece.
Yeah, right?
Therefore, I assure you that I will personally bring judgment to any criminals out there with the delusions of desecrating this game with their evil plans. No matter where you run or where you hide, you will not escape the punishment of lightning.
I see. Let's stay calm. No need to get worked
What was
up.
that about not having lightning not strike Fontaine?
Let me think. Not so genius thieves behind mysterious treasure chest card back plot finally...
Got decked? You get it? Like cards and punching?
Yes, that'll work nicely.
These two make quite the team when it comes to words.
Sino now has another person to attend his comedy club.
If that's all, then I should get going. I'll inform the other areas not to be gamed by these thieving treasure hoarders.
Just threw in another fucking plot, didn't he?
We will.
So in the end, it turned out that the group of card snatchers we were tracking was the treasure hoarders all along. Still feels a little disappointing, though. Paimon thought for sure those card backs would lead us to some valuable treasure.
Don't say that. Think of the bright side. We uncovered a major international crime scheme. Oh, I definitely have everything I need for my exclusive news piece.
If anything, Paimon regrets that we didn't get to see the mysterious inventors of Genius Invocation TCG.
It seems everyone can't stop talking about that game.
It's a fun to play card games.
In that case, how would everyone like to join me for a very special delivery?
Huh? You mean it's related to Genius Invocation TCG?
Mm-hmm. That's right. You'll understand when we get there. I would have invited Sino along too if he wasn't busy with work.
Oh, really? But didn't you say before that you can't disclose customer information?
Yeah, but this time the situation's different. Let's just say this delivery wasn't assigned to me by the company. This package had been sitting at the company for some time because we could never locate the recipient. Even the neighbors didn't know where he went.
Oh, so the company eventually took ownership of the package?
Yep. The holding period passed just last month.
But can't you just return it to the original sender?
Well, it turns out the sender has passed away.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, and I thought both the original sender and intended recipient would be disappointed if this package is left undelivered. So, I took the initiative and started asking around Sumeru in my free time. Eventually, I found out where the recipient went and also learned a little about his past.
Wow, amazing! So who is it?
Well, you'll have to come with me and see. I have a feeling that it'll be good to have some true Genius Invocation TCG players like you come along.
Oh, sounds like another news story brewing. I'll tag along as well.
Huh? Oh, now Paimon's really curious. What do you think, Traveler? Shall we join her?
Of course, it's our duties as TCG players.
All right, then follow me to Vimara
That's
Village.
a cheesy answer. What did he say? Vimara Village? So, Kali? Oh no, what would it be?
The clues pointed to Vimara Village, but I'm not sure of which house they live in exactly. Guess we'll have to ask around.
Any idea what the recipient looks like?
I only know his name is Garvapitum and that he's a scholar from the Academia.
Garvapitum. Got it.
Oh, is this gonna come clued with the thing they were sort of hinting at about the authors who created this game?
Hi there. Do you know where Garvapitum lives?
I'm afraid I've never heard that name before.
He's a scholar from the Academia.
Oh, yes, there is a scholar around here, but I've never heard anyone go by the name you mentioned. Are you sure you've got the right name? Actually, I'd like to ask him a few questions myself regarding which of the 6 Darshans to join.
Sounds like he doesn't know. Let's go ask someone else.
Oh, cross.
Hey there! We're looking for a scholar named Garvapitum.
Garvapitum? I never heard of him.
Wow, you have a deep voice.
Wait, do you mean that newcomer that arrived a few days ago?
Oh, someone just moved here?
Why did it sound like she just smoked a
Yes,
pack of
that's right.
cigarettes?
He looked pretty anxious, though, almost like he's struggling to complete a thesis.
Okay, now
I've seen him speaking with the village head, probably looking for a place to stay. Vimara Village is the perfect place to take a vacation and relax, which is why I chose to come back here.
Got it, thank you. We'll go talk to the head of the village.
Don't mention it. If life is ever treating you hard, you can always come and live here for a while.
I hiccup.
Hello, are you the head of the village? There's something we'd like to ask you about.
Yes, that's me. Go ahead.
Do you know where a scholar by the name of Garvapitum lives? We'd like to talk to him.
Garvapitum. Ah, that must be him.
You know him?
Yes, I do. He came here to rent a place to stay. He said he needed to unwind a little. But hardly anyone's ever seen him come out since he moved in. He doesn't seem to be very outgoing. I don't know if that's his way of unwinding, but I'd say he's just keeping himself cooped up. Are you friends of his?
Yeah, you could say that.
Her tails are moving again. Is that what happens whenever she tells a lie?
Ah,
Just give a
I
smug
see.
look.
I was thinking that it'd be good for some
Almost
friends
gave
to
a
check
smug
up
a
on
look.
him. He's staying
I'll
up
add that
above.
to the meme folder in
Look
case.
for the house in the corner. You should be able to find him there.
Great, thank you very much.
Don't mention it. I just want to see people who come here be happy.
Yeah, now the quest is kind of winding down. Kind of been speaking less since there's nothing interesting happening at the moment.
This is the place. Let's try knocking and see if he answers. Hello? Anybody home? We're looking for Garvapitum.
Yes, that's me. Can I help you?
Hello, Mr. Garvapitum. I'm Kirara. I have a delivery from Komania Express. I'm afraid the package is quite late.
A package. For me.
Yes, it's from a Mr. Gulab.
What? Gulab? But how is that possible?
Yes. It seems your friend submitted the package to our company before he passed.
Friend? Some friend I am. There was nothing I could do about his illness. And I wasn't by his side during the last moments of his life.
Don't say that! After all, you and Gulab are the creators of Genius Invocation TCG. I'm sure Gulab would have been happy to know how popular the game has become.
Say what? He's one of the creators of Genius Invocation
She just kind of threw that out there.
Why? Why does it seem that misfortune always befalls geniuses like him?
If you don't mind, perhaps you could talk to us about it. It would probably help you feel better.
And get her a bigger check.
You're right. Maybe I should tell you.
Score.
You really wouldn't mind listening?
Sure, you can talk to us. You'll feel better.
All right then. It's not much of a story, really.
Sure. If I'm gonna see some
I knew
animated
Gulab
stuff.
ever since we were kids. We were classmates and grew up together. Other than the bandages on his arms, you could hardly tell he had Elazar. He was always positive, peaceful, and kind.
Oh.
Later, we both entered the academia, and he became a Ratawahis Dastur.
If I remember correctly, that's a pretty high position.
Yes, he really was that smart.
Right? He doesn't know that
But
she's a
before
reporter.
long, the Elazar got worse and led to some serious complications. After that, he became bedridden. He received treatment in the hospital, but had to abandon his research. I would go see him in the hospital every day, even though he said there was no need for me to visit so often.
He must have been worried that he was taking time from your own research.
I know, but I couldn't bear to just leave him like that. He was clearly the smarter of the two of us. We would have some free time whenever I visited him, so we took some cards and started painting them. Over time, those cards became the basis for Genius Invocation TCG.
A game that was born from friendship.
It's not only a game. When we were designing it, I deliberately incorporated some theoretical knowledge of the elements. I was originally waiting for him to recover, so we could study the subject together. But in the end...
Aw, don't be sad. Genius Invocation TCG is the result of your research together. Not to mention, a lot of people are enjoying it now.
After he passed away, I tried to play the game with someone else. But every time I looked up, all I could see was his silhouette. It was as if he was still sitting there at the table. I know it was all in my head, though.
Paimon understands. Paimon wouldn't ever be able to get used to being away from the Traveler. Paimon would probably find herself talking to the wind, as if the traveler could hear.
Yes, everyone else has told me that I have to move on and embrace the fun of Genius Invocation, saying that I'm one of its creators.
It's not an easy thing to say.
But to be honest, without Gulob, what meaning does the game have anymore?
Garvapitum, perhaps you should see what your friend sent you in the package.
Right. What's this? A letter?
Oh, here's the cutscene.
My dear friend, you must be wondering why I'm leaving you a letter like this. It's because...
Hey, Gulob, I'm here. How are you feeling today? I gotta tell you, I had an idea for another card last night. Huh? What's that you're writing?
It's nothing.
Okay. Anyway, up for a game?
You don't have to visit every day, you know. You should be focusing on your work at the academia.
Hey, enough of that. I'll keep visiting until you've fully recovered. Besides, I can't stand most of the folks at the academia anyway. Hey, it's your turn. Gulob, are you okay?
Garvapitum, you must understand. My Elazar.
Hey, don't talk like that. You just need some more rest.
It's because you won't come to terms with the fact that I don't have long left. Guess what? This game we invented is getting pretty popular here in the hospital.
Really? That's great news.
Yeah. I've even made a device to help people find other players nearby.
Oh.
Here, this one's for you. This way, you'll be able to keep playing even after I'm...
Just stop! You're gonna get better, you hear me? I don't need this thing. I don't want it!
God damn it.
I imagine the casket of tomes I gave you is probably gathering dust in a corner somewhere.
I didn't want to feel.
So, this is my last gift to you. I'm sorry that I could only give it to you now. Do you remember when we first met? You were the only one willing to be friends with the kid with Elazar. Now, it's my turn to help you make some new friends. This way, I'll always be by your side, my friend.
Gulob. That rascal. He was always this way.
I haven't played much Genius Invocation myself. All I know is that it has brought joy to a lot of people.
I wonder
As a
what that
true
card
TCG
does.
player put it, the game allows many people to meet others,
Does it give
make
the
friends,
character
and
Elazar?
experience the joy of dueling together.
That's right! We've seen that firsthand on our journeys recently. Paimon could tell you those stories if you're interested.
Thank you all for your kind words.
Good friends never truly leave. They stay with us in other form.
You're right. Gulob. Is that what you were thinking when you left this letter? I've always kept your casket of tomes with me. It was so special for you to draw me a card like this. What a waste it is to never have used it. If he were here now, I know he'd say, "Hey friends, how about a game of Genius Invocation TCG? Well, what do you say?"
I'd be happy to. Well, that was a heartfelt
Pitum seems
ending.
to be feeling better. Paimon even saw him crack a smile when he was playing just now.
It always takes time to heal from pain from the past, but I think this is a good start for his road to recovery.
Yeah, it was a good thing that Kirara kept track of that package, even when they were unable to deliver it.
When my boss asked me to take care of it, I had a feeling that it must somehow be delivered. I couldn't just let it be abandoned.
You definitely need to earn the fucking
Would you say
5
that was
stars.
your yokai intuition kicking in?
Maybe, I'm not sure.
Ah, my controller.
I guess I just didn't want to let the sender's sentiment go to waste like that.
Did my battery die? My battery died.
I think this is where we'll say goodbye.
Oh. Are you going back to Fontaine now?
That's right. Who would have guessed that I'd still get such a quality story after the tournament had finished? It's going to take me a few days just to draft the articles alone. Oh, by the way, I still haven't had the chance to interview you two all this time. After all that we've witnessed on this journey together, do you have anything you'd like to say?
We made a lot of friends. We learned a lot about TCG Genius Invocation TCG. It's such a corny line. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, you could say the best thing we got out of this adventure was the new friends we made.
I understand. I'll be sure to work your comments into my exclusive news piece. Just be sure to buy a copy of the Steambird when you visit Fontaine.
Bye.
And I should get ready to head back to Inazuma. I still have to report everything to my boss.
You'd be delighted about the undelivered package being actually delivered.
Will do. I'm sure we'll all see each other again soon.
Yeah, I will
And
see you
maybe we'll
in
play
Fontaine.
Genius Invocation TCG if we have the chance.
Hey! I actually got that card. Holy crap. Where is... Oh, would it be kind of, like, would it suck for people who didn't, like, play this event, weren't able to get that card? Alright, let's see what it does. I swear, if it gives the person Elazar, that'd be funny as hell. Players with less than 4 cards in their hand. Players with less than 4 cards in their hand draws cards until they have 4 cards in it. Oh, that's kind of a neat card when you're kind of down on your luck. That's a really good card. Holy crap. Alright. Complete that, and then start Yoimiya. And Kaveh. And I will see which one of them is nearby. Let's see. Oh, it's all the way in. It's all the way back in Inazuma. I thought I saw mushrooms in the trailer, though. Okay. Alright. Kaveh first. Kaveh? Kaveh. I can never get it.
Disappear! Here! Here!
It's like, hey, I could do that too.
Worthless! Here! Worthless! Your sins weigh upon your soul. Guilty!
that.
Your penance is due! Guilty! You stand condemned!
That one died.
Your life is mine.
Spring forth!
Lament! Here! Worthless! Worthless!
Am I doing damage to you at all? Okay. Damn. Oh, port almost. Cool. Okay. Oh, it's nighttime. Nope, I need data version. There we go.
Boring!
Damn it, I confused myself.
Useless!
Under control. Through that. No. One. Uh-huh. Two. There we go. Hey! Yeah, that sounds good. Alright, let's see. 4. 5. Large here. 3 could be medium. Nope. Two. Nope. 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 Damn it. Okay, so 2 has to be. Aha! I solved it! It was all landmarks until the last one. I want to challenge my opponent. Wait, wasn't there a difficulty?
There are so many players crowded around.
Oh, hi, Collie.
I'm getting kinda nervous.
Good. Gonna kick your ass. At the start, you're both good. Okay. Go with these two.
Send one, send them all.
That didn't register. I am upset.
You stand condemned!
Come on, 1, 2, 3. Oh, cool. Oh. They're normal attacks. Okay.
It's not time to surrender yet. Try this on for size.
Adorable. Hi. Oh. I feel like I would have been screwed if I was fighting against Mahita. That was like a... Ooh. Okay, free card. During this run, your current active character next one. Yep. Do that. Hi, Kaveh.
Oh, which card should I play here?
Blue. No.
Covenant of the Deep!
Ouch. Luckily, I can do this.
Fire, hands on fire!
I still have one more attack. Cool. Ah, no, I don't. Nope. Oh well.
Come to play.
Ending. Ouch. Cryo. Change you, change you, change you. Cryo? I see cryo. Damn it! Oh well. That's it. That's Ayato.
This can hurt.
Futile!
Don't go away. That's more like it.
I'm kind of screwed then.
Beckett.
Oh, I can freeze. During this round. I think it'll be fine. Still 5 dice.
Allow me.
Haha. Oh.
Billowing surge. New strategy.
What did Master teach me again?
How to lose?
Judgment is upon you.
Yeah, 4. Okay. I gotta end my round too. No! Stupid jellyfish! Aha! I hope that card heals me.
Nowhere to run!
No! No! Oh my god! Oh no! Oh my god, I'm running out of time. Son of a bitch.
I finally won! Looks like my trip here wasn't in vain after all.
God damn it. I'll finish those later. I still got like roughly an hour or two of story content left.
I've taken a look at your proposal. It's much better than the ones you showed me before, but I'd still like to make some changes.
Oh, come on, not again. Isn't this the 6th proposal I've shown you? What's your issue this time?
It's a bit hard to put into words, but the design still doesn't look quite right to me.
I have to say, that's a terribly vague and unconvincing explanation. Please enlighten me. What would feel more right to you?
For starters, don't you think this roof is jutting out a bit too far from the top? It looks almost like the head of a fungus. This door, too. I don't think it needs to be nearly this large. If you could reduce it to around my height, you could use the leftover materials to construct a few more rooms.
The roof and the door are the most fundamental parts of a building. If we were to change them, then what would be left of the design? Even if the soul of the building won't be lost, all traces of architectural style would be gone. Anyone with the slightest inkling of architectural knowledge would know to leave them alone.
Oh, I understand the principles of what you are saying, of course, but the truth remains that I'm still a bit unhappy with the design as is. Is there anything else that you can do? Oh, actually, I just got an idea. Can we get rid of all the extraneous sections on the roof, so the whole design will just be one vertical structure, similar to that of a tree trunk?
What?
Don't architects often say that symmetry makes everything more balanced and pleasing to the eye? This way, the proportions will be completely balanced.
I really don't know how you managed to come up with such a ridiculous idea. Wait, don't tell me. Someone hired you specifically to commission me and put me through the ringer? Come to think of it, though, I really don't think I've gotten on anyone's bad side recently. Anyway, that's it.
I have no idea
not
what
be
they're
working
talking
on this
about.
commission anymore. Goodbye. Maybe you can find yourself some other genius who'll be able to
Like, it doesn't help
satisfy
if
your
I don't
demands.
see a picture for reference.
Hey, young man, please wait!
Did I just lose his hangout event immediately? Kaveh looks like he's in a bad mood. Should I go check up on him? Oh, he's dead.
Taking this commission was truly the worst decision ever.
Hey, buddy! You doing okay?
Oh, hey. I wasn't expecting to run into you here. Actually, while we're on that, what are you doing here at the tavern? Don't listen to anyone who says that drinking is an elegant pastime. It's no good for your health.
I saw you arguing with someone just now.
So you saw all that, did you? Ugh, I thought I was in the clear. I made sure to double check that nobody I knew was around. Anyway, thanks for looking out for me. Honestly, it wasn't that big of a deal. I'm used to it by now.
Creative
Stress
decisions.
is just an inescapable part of being a working adult. Boss, I'll have a glass of wine, same as last time. Do you want something too? I'll put it on my tab.
Sure, I'll have a glass.
Wine in a glass of juice, coming right up.
Damn it, I'm over 21 now.
I know you're already keeping a secret from me, but if you could add this one to the list as well, I'd really appreciate it. Arguing with a client is not a good look for me. If word gets out, other potential clients might be afraid to work with me. That guy, though, what was he even going on about? All those ridiculous demands of his? He's just a blabbering fool trying to act like a know-it-all.
Kaveh seems a lot more honest after he had some wine.
Another glass, please, boss. I'm not leaving today till someone has to carry me out.
You've got it, sir. I gotta say, though, it almost feels like you're saying that every other day now.
It really is every other day that you'd run into a client who knows nothing about construction requirements or architectural style. If this was in the past, I'd never have gone through 6 whole drafts trying to accommodate the client's preferences. But perhaps getting used to this just means that I've grown numb to it. I've worked on so many projects since graduation, and none of them have been approved at the first pass. I would spend a lot of time altering my designs, and by the time the clients were finally satisfied, all my passion and enthusiasm would be gone. It feels like I'm straying further and further from my artistic vision with every change I have to make. I suppose, though, that just sticking to your guns and completely disregarding other people's feedback would also not be a good thing. All of this makes for a real paradox, one that particularly crops up in my work, too. In the end, what is the true meaning of art? Should I see it as a divine gift of inspiration from the gods, or an expression of the light of my own wisdom?
Here's your drink. How are you already spouting nonsense after just one glass? Your tolerance is usually much better than that.
Boss, what do you think is the meaning of art?
The meaning of art?
Oh god, he sounds drunk.
Really, my friend, who in Sumeru understands art better than you? Anyway, I don't know about art, but I do know that I'm interested in business, and some patrons are waiting to be served. So, you'll have to excuse me for now. Just holler if you need anything.
What do you think, traveler?
He's drunk after 2 glasses? Let's see. No idea. Art is something that resonates with the masses? Something that embodies the creator's efforts and dedication. Which of these two do I vibe with? Because this one just kind of seems like, okay, if you have it in the public, a lot of people's going to interpret it in a different way, and then this is just like something the person who created it wanted to do. One for the people, one for this one.
Exactly. So our thoughts on the meaning of art are rather similar. In Sumeru, and especially Sumeru of the past, the arts are not a popular discussion topic. Trying to talk about the arts is basically the key to killing any conversation. It's too bad that I'm not in my best form today. Otherwise, we could have talked about this for a little longer.
Kaveh still looks dejected, and even with the wine, and I couldn't read that. Maybe if I can play it safe and make simple suggestions. Convince. Let's do something else. Sales partner or something else. Money or something else. Primo gems or primo gems. Let's go with this one.
Thanks for offering, but you've seen how he is. He's not going to listen to anything I say.
Okay.
He understands nothing about my design, and all the suggestions he made were as if he just wanted to mock me.
I don't think he was intentionally trying to be difficult. If you can convince him to see your point of view.
You mean, if I managed to get him to see things my way, then this project would also gain recognition from many people? you've got a point. Let's hear him out one more time, then. Time to get going. I know where we'd be able to find the guy. There's no time to waste. The wine can wait until another time. I'll go take care of the bill.
Alright. Well, this is an interesting topic. Oh god, it's far. Oh my god, I roughly have like 24 hours before I go see Spider-Man. Across the Spider-Verse. Hey, look, it's that guy.
Kaveh, what are you doing here?
I've changed my mind. I was overreacting earlier. Can we try discussing the project some more?
My apologies as well. Now that I think about it, some of my requests were indeed a bit unreasonable. If I choose you to create the design for my project, I should have a bit more faith in your vision.
Thank you for understanding. Mutual trust is the basis for good communication. Now that we've got that out of the way, I think we can have a more productive conversation. To be perfectly honest, your commission request has been the most peculiar one I've ever received. Even now, I still know nothing about the building's intended purpose. All I know is that you want to build something in the desert for public use. I am aware that overly specific requests will restrain the architect's artistic freedom. However, knowing nothing about the intended purpose of the building also means I have no idea if I'm on the right track. I've produced several draft proposals for you to choose from, and you've rejected every single one. If we don't get on the same page, it could be a decade before we can finally break ground on this project.
Yes, I've given this some thought already. I think we can go with the general direction of the latest proposal that you just showed me. It's just...
Just what?
Putting the building design aside, can we get some less expensive materials for the floor tiles? I know someone in the business, and the red bricks he sells can go for pretty cheap. The timber here as well. We should be able to find some substitutes.
Please give me a moment. My head's starting to hurt again.
He wants to save money.
Please hold on for a second. So, let me get this straight. You want to reduce the cost of the project, right? But if we implement your suggestions, then I'm afraid we have to scrap the entire design. Architectural design cannot be neatly split into discrete parts. Any change to one part of the design will affect the quality of the whole thing. I decided to utilize high-end timber for this section because the weight-bearing structure requires the supporting materials to be durable and strong. Same with the tiles. Switch them out and the entire mural will have to be redesigned. More importantly, if we make such a change, both its practical functionality and aesthetic value will take a great hit. If all you need is a building with a roof that can keep people dry in the rain, you shouldn't have commissioned me. Many architects would be able to build you one of those while charging far less in commission fees.
Actually, Please tell me, are you absolutely sure that there's no room for any changes in this draft of the design?
I think the most important thing for me is to understand what you would actually like to get. If you could tell me more about your vision, I might be able to work with the design some more. You are the client, after all. You should have the final say on how the project turns out.
I want to build something unique. Something quiet and warm inside. A refuge that can block out the world outside. I want all who enter this building to be able to temporarily forget everything that's going on outside of the building and just focus on their task at hand.
You want to make a rec center?
That's a bit more information than last time, but it's still extremely vague. To put it another way, every rich person who wants to build a mansion for themselves would request something like this.
We've gone through many proposals, and this draft is already the cheapest one. Cutting costs by substituting building materials will not only detract from the overall effect of the building, it also won't save you much more in the grand scheme of things.
Thank you for giving it so much thought. Please, give me some more time to mull over the budget. I'll get back to you once I've figured out a solution. I still have a few business meetings that I must attend, so I'm afraid I'll have to leave for now. You can just leave the proposal as is. I'll get in touch once I've given it some more thought.
Why do I feel like he's hiding something?
I also have a similar feeling.
Can we follow him and see if anything unusual comes up?
Is that really okay? I mean, what he does now is none of our business. He does seem really suspicious, though. He dresses like a rich person, but when you talk to him, he hardly sounds the part.
He sounds super frugal, too.
That's actually pretty common. Not all rich people are spendthrifts. Many are just, as if not more, stingy than him. The more mora some people have, the more they love interfering with people's lives. Like constantly reminding you to pay back your debts, or hinting every other day that it's time for you to pay rent. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm not even sure this person really wants to work on this project with me. Putting his vague requests aside, he's still finding excuses to procrastinate even when we've decided on a plan. Who knows how long construction will take if he keeps delaying things like this? We should find him again and get some clearer answers. The sooner we can break ground on this, the better.
What are the odds he's trying to do something illegal?
Huh? Where did he go? I could have sworn he went this way. Let's keep looking. Oh, hey, look! Isn't that Badawi? It sure looks like him, but he's dressed completely different now. What is he up to?
Didn't I tell you before? I'm not looking for more workers. Plus, aren't you a bit old for physical labor? If something happens to you, I won't be able to pay for it.
Oh, you won't have to worry about that. I grew up as an Eremite mercenary and worked in the desert my entire life. My body's still in great shape. I don't have many talents, but I still have my muscle. If you need someone to unload goods or drive away sumpter beasts, I'm your man.
He's not actually rich.
You used to be an Eremite mercenary?
I know there are a lot of bad apples in our ranks, but most are just trying to make a living. We're not that greedy by nature, and we'll do our best when given a job.
Let me think. I'm sorry, but I still can't take you in. I don't have any open positions right now, and don't have the mora for anything more. How about this? Why don't you try your luck somewhere else?
Okay.
He used to be a member of the Eremites? Huh. From the way he was dressed, I would have thought he was a merchant from the rainforest. Let's ask him about it. We meet again.
Huh? Why are you guys here?
That's what we wanted to ask you. Who are you? Why did you dress up like a merchant to talk to me about our project? There's no need for us to continue this project if you still want to keep hiding things from us. I don't work with individuals I can't trust.
Believe me, I didn't have any bad intentions. It's just... All right, there's no point hiding anything anymore. The building I'm trying to commission you for is not really a personal residence for me, but rather a library for children living in the desert.
Oh my god! You could have just fucking said so!
Funded entirely by yourself. Shouldn't this be the responsibility of the academia? I've heard that the academia will be looking to prioritize the desert with the allocation of educational resources and materials. It sent over a large shipment of regular goods just last month.
How fucking hard was it? Just like, hey, I want to build a library for kids. Like, seriously, how fucking... Why keep it a secret?
You're right. And I was aware of these happenings as well. I just figured what I want to do is a separate effort from what's already being done by the academia. The desert is too vast. Even if the academia spends a lot of effort trying to disseminate knowledge in those parts, it might still take decades, if not centuries, to reduce the educational gap that already exists between the two regions. And what's more, I don't know if the academia would ever reverse its stance in the future. All I know is that as a desert dweller, we should not wait passively for good things to happen to us. If we only did that, we'd never be able to stand up and hold our heads high. I don't have much longer left on this world, so I just want to use whatever time I have to contribute something to my homeland.
This one is what I've just said.
I didn't want you to know that I came from the desert. I've lived in the desert my entire life, and there wasn't anyone here that I could trust.
Oh my god,
I figured
just assume we were racist.
I needed as much safety as I could get.
To the point that you even disguised your identity? That's certainly taking playing it safe to the next level.
Exactly.
Hold on. Don't tell me you've also been scammed before.
When I first came to Sumeru City, I brought a lot of Mora, hoping to find an architect that I could work with. Someone agreed to take on the project, and even took a sum of Mora from me, but then disappeared without a trace. After that, I heard that there are a lot of untrustworthy people in this business. Some would run as soon as they've been paid, while others would deliberately use expensive materials and take a cut of the construction funding. I spent a while collecting information in the city, and eventually learned that you're the most famous architect in all of Sumeru. I figured that you wouldn't need to make Mora by scamming people, so I decided to reach out to you. By the way, how did you know I was scammed? I don't think I've ever mentioned that to anybody.
Just a hunch. A while ago, I accepted an offer to work on a project in the desert, and was also scammed out of a large sum of Mora. I ran into someone who was living in a pretty run-down house. I noticed a load-bearing wall on the verge of collapse, and suggested that I build a new house for him. He said that he had no way to pay for it, so I loaned him some of my own Mora, and told him to get some stone and timber from the local vendors. Soon after that, I found out that he had gone gambling with all the money, and lost everything, down to the last coin. And after that, he even borrowed Mora from me twice more, using a different excuse each time. I didn't even suspect him of any wrongdoing until he hired a group of mercenaries and tried to ambush me in his own house. According to him, I looked like an easy target because I was an academia scholar who didn't have any family or friends in the desert. What kind of person would just look at someone else and think, this guy looks like an easy target?
Those kinds of things do happen every once in a while, yes. Folks like him are the exact reason why us desert dwellers' reputation have gone down the drain. I must apologize to you on their behalf.
It's all right. You were also scammed by someone from Kasharwar, after all. I should apologize to you on their behalf. Ultimately, neither of our experiences had anything to do with the desert or the rainforest.
Well, this is all about
People
class.
who are new to an area are always easy targets for criminals.
Bad people are everywhere.
Yeah, you'll find both good and bad people everywhere. I can't understand the logic of those who like to take advantage of others, but I have to accept their existence as a fact of life. Anyway, I digress. Let's return to the topic at hand. Did you keep rejecting my designs because you thought I was deliberately using expensive materials to take a cut as a middleman?
That's what I was afraid of initially, yes. I eventually understood that you weren't out to cheat me. But unfortunately, I still don't have nearly enough mora to pay for the design you proposed. I've done the math and know that we should be able to make it if we cut some corners. However, after our conversations, I can see that you're passionate about your design, and I'm quite fond of the proposal as well. So, I decided to try and see if I can afford your proposal as is.
The double doors.
I've been looking for work every day, and in another month, I should be able to cobble together enough mora to meet the budget.
By cobble together, you mean you're going to spend your entire life savings on this project? But then, what will you do if something unexpected comes up, and you find yourself stuck with no emergency fund?
To be honest, I haven't really thought about that. I mean, when you've lived to be my age and something happens, you can't really call it unexpected anymore. All I want is to build this library before I leave this world, so that the children of the future would have some books to read, and the desert dwellers would be able to learn their letters and pick up some practical knowledge.
Seem passionate about this project.
A while ago, I heard that the academia had decided to recruit a number of exceptional children from the desert. Of course, this is welcomed news. But as someone who spent their entire life in the desert, I still have a few concerns. I know the desert life and can predict what the problems will be. Many children from the desert have had neither the interest nor the proper environment to learn. So even if the academia would take them in, once they enter the halls, they might find themselves surrounded by other children who look and act very differently from them. And as a result, they might become socially isolated.
Yes,
yeah.
I can imagine that. My father passed away at an early age. Even though I had a good number of friends during my years at the academia, for some time, I still sensed many critical looks in my direction. I'm sure a child coming all the way from the desert will have an even harder time. But let's bring this back to the building itself. I think you said that you want this building to be quiet and warm, with its doors serving as a solid barrier to block out the sound and fury outside, and allow one to focus on the book in their hands. Building it according to the current plan will be quite costly. Even if I don't charge you any commission fees, I don't think we'd be able to keep it under your budget. Any ideas on what we can do? Sponsor the project? You mean convince wealthy merchants to join our cause and pool their money together to build the library? That does make sense. A library is a big project, and it's going to be hard to fund it with just a single person's mora. What do you think? If we can find others to sponsor the project, we could potentially increase the size of the building 2- or 3-fold.
It's all fine with me, but where do you think we'll be able to find these sponsors?
Well, you're right. If I really think about it, I'm not too familiar with many big-name merchants.
Can we ask Dory? And this is like my general question. Will she be willing to sponsor? I want to see what her explanation if she agrees.
Her? Hard pass. With her shrewd and greedy personality, she would never put mora into something like this.
Maybe she can connect us with some of her contacts.
Now there's an idea. She probably won't say no if all she'll need to do is to make some introductions instead of spending mora. Let's go and pay her a visit.
She'll probably charge us. How far? 2,000? Ugh. Hold the freaking... Howdy.
Oh, now here are some unexpected guests. What brings you to the Palace of Alcazar's-Ray? When I saw Kaveh, I almost thought it must be that time of month again. Sadly for me, I must wait a few more days before I can collect my shiny Mora.
Hey, can't you think of something else for a change? You are literally living in an objet d'art, and yet your mind is still fixated on nothing but Mora? What is the point of wealth, anyway? Is your happiness entirely dependent on your hoard of cold, emotionless Mora?
That's exactly right. Mora is extremely valuable, you see. If you don't keep your mind on it, your Mora may just find its way to somebody else's pockets. If you ask me, this place is still way too empty. Just give me some time and I'll fill it to the brim with lots and lots of Mora.
You're hopeless.
So let's get back to why we're here.
Oh, so you have an actual reason to visit me? Alright, let's hear it.
We would like to ask for your help in introducing us to some other merchants.
Merchants? Why? Is there some kind of business opportunity? Oh, I see. So you're just looking for someone to help you fit the bill.
I knew you wouldn't be interested in something like this. Still, you wouldn't refuse just making some introductions for us, would you?
Sure, I can connect you with some folks, but with every service comes a fee, you know.
A fee? You mean just for introductions?
Of course! Making introductions means using my connections and putting my reputation on the line. Why wouldn't I charge a fee for something so important? And since we've known each other for so long, though, I'll give you a huge returning customer discount. How about 500,000 Mora?
500,000? I guess that's okay. But why are you charging a fee before we've even secured any funding? That just doesn't seem right. Besides, by helping us out, you'd be doing a great service to the public. Can't you take your mind off your Mora even for just 1 second and focus on something far more important?
No.
Very well. Since you're so passionate about this project, I'll help you out and waive the introduction fees. 3 of my business partners came by earlier today to discuss some things with me, and they still haven't left yet. I'll arrange a meeting for you, and just so we're clear, it'll be up to you to present your project and discuss any deals.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much.
You can wait here. I'll bring them over to you.
Let me think. Where did I put the delivery?
Dory gave us a brief introduction about the two of you. You are Kaveh, the renowned architect, and you are the traveler. Practically all of Teyvat has heard of you by now. To be frank, I don't feel like there's an obvious business opportunity here, but since Dory took the time to introduce you, we can spend some time to have a conversation. So, let's hear your idea.
All right, here's the situation. I've been commissioned to build a library in the desert, with the intended goal of allowing the desert dwellers to have more access to reading materials.
So it's a public welfare project.
I think I hate you already.
Then the commission fees will likely be very low. You should be careful.
I'm not too concerned about how much I'll get for the commission fees, actually. I'm fine with doing it for free. I just want to get this project rolling as soon as possible. We're just a little short on funding.
So what? You can't possibly expect that we just cover the shortfall for you. Besides, what does a library in the desert have to do with us? If you want to build it yourself with your own Mora. Seems simple enough to me.
Hey, there's no need to be so harsh. They are Dory's associates after all. Here, can you tell us a bit more about what we can gain from sponsoring this project?
You can get Kaveh's client to advertise your business in the desert. You can get naming rights to the library. It's 3 of them, so this one.
So we'd mostly be doing it for reputation and exposure? There is some value to that. It could make doing business in the desert a bit easier.
Well, just speaking for myself, I've got nothing in the desert.
I also have a concern. It feels like there's not much to profit from in the short term. But in the long term, the reputation gain also doesn't sound like it'd offset the cost of the sponsorship.
Then how about this? What if, instead of building a single library, we commit to an entire complex of buildings dedicated to culture and education?
Wouldn't that just cost more?
Yes. But in that case... Mr. Kaveh, please tell us what you have in mind.
Actually,
I'll just give an example. If we were to build a library and a school near Aru Village, then the desert dwellers would gradually begin to migrate towards the area. A whole suite of buildings will be able to host more traffic, and thus drive the economic development of the entire area. In turn, that would lead to direct business opportunities. I've been to the desert several times. Although there are still many lingering tensions between the two regions, the amount of interaction has been steadily increasing, and in the long term, the desert will only become more and more important to Sumeru.
You do have a point.
Education in the desert is indeed an industry that has not been tapped into. If we can be the first to place stakes in the area.
And you just believe anything he tells you?
Even the greenest amateurs know that urban planning will affect population flow. If you don't believe me, you can ask anyone on the street to confirm it to you.
You
don't seem to think about your questions very thoughtfully before speaking. Please only ask questions that are relevant to the discussion.
Wait, something just occurred to me. If we're going to build a library in the desert, Aru Village would obviously be the best place for it. But it seems we're not the only ones with our eyes on the village. I heard a rumor a while back saying a lot of land and buildings in Aru Village have already been secretly purchased by a big-name merchant.
What?
What?
In other words, if we try to join the fray now, there won't be much left for us. If we want to build a suite of buildings focused on education and culture, Aru Village is the prime location. If we want to build it anywhere else, we'll have to deal with a far larger list of problems. It's not impossible, I suppose, but...
Then there's no hurry. We can wait for Aru Village to develop more first and get into the market for expansion to other areas.
But if you were to do that...
Is there nothing else to discuss? Great timing! I pretty much heard all I want to hear. If there are no other urgent matters, I'll be on my way.
I'll be off as well. If you have any new ideas, please feel free to reach out.
It seems like the others are not interested in funding this, so no point in me doing this on my own. Let's revisit this another time.
Hey, guys, wait! Well, what can I say? I guess it went somewhat as expected. They are Dory's friends, after all. As soon as they heard that there's not much more in this for them, they lost all interest.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just another day doing business with people. But I can never get used to that. Those people never think of anyone other than themselves. Looks like we'll have to figure out some other way to get the funding. Let's go.
How did the meeting go? Want to talk about it?
No dice.
Oh, where did all that passion go from earlier, I take it you weren't able to find a sponsor for your project?
Please don't tell me that you're here to mock us.
What kind of person do you take me for? Would the kind and generous Lord Sangama Bay really do such a thing? I will say, though, I more or less expected this outcome even before I introduced them to you. You can try to talk up the project all you want, but the facts will remain the same. This project is high investment with slow returns. No sane person would put their money into this.
But this isn't just a business project, right? Also, if you already knew no one would want to partner with us, why did you still try to charge me 500,000 mora? You scammer!
You might want to remember who your creditor is before you start talking like that, Kaveh.
I'll pay back every last coin that I still owe you, but that's a completely different matter.
Alright, since you're so devastated about this, I'll set you up for dinner with another big-name merchant. In fact, I'll be inviting the most famous merchant in all of Sumeru, so I'll be counting on your performance.
What? Really? I would like to sincerely apologize for my attitude just now. So, where would we be meeting this merchant?
Follow me. Oh, I suppose both of you can come.
Just wish that some people would actually do their jobs.
With the way things are going, I don't think I can do Yoimiya's quest right now. Sucks. I probably just change the edit. I got work in the morning. I gotta leave my house at 6 in the morning.
This is the place.
You said you're going to introduce us to the most famous merchant in Sumeru. Well, where are they?
You still don't get it, huh? The most
Oh.
famous merchant in Sumeru.
Couldn't you just say yourself?
Huh? So you meant yourself all along? Then why did you bring us here?
Well, I've given it some thought, and that complex of education and culture buildings that you mentioned does hold some promise. It'll be a pretty big Mora sink, and I'll have to fund it all on my own, but that's not really a problem for me.
Seriously? Where's this generosity coming from so suddenly? Are you trying to scam me again?
Shush.
The reasons are not important.
Let her
What's
cook.
important is that I'm willing to help you. However, you know just as well as me that once this project actually breaks ground, it'll start sucking Mora from my pockets like crazy. So, to cut costs...
I get it, I get it. I won't charge any commission fees, and I'll take responsibility for the entire project.
Splendid! Then let's sign the contract right away.
This way, the children of the desert will have some books to read. Their lives should improve a bit after this.
You seem rather pleased.
Of course, there are a few things better than using my knowledge to help other people change their fates. I must thank you as well, Dory. I used to say you only cared about Mora, which might have been some prejudice on my part. Sorry for that. I will also try to pay back my debts as soon as possible. Now, let's have a quick discussion. Where would you want the library to be built? That will be the most important building.
There's no rush. I'll provide you with a copy of the deed when we get back. You can just use the address on the document to find the lot.
Huh? The deed? So hold on a sec. The person who has been buying up everything around Aru Village was you all along?
Oh my, did I not tell you about that? Yep, yours truly has been buying up all the land. I must thank you for bringing your ideas to me. Before our conversation, I had no idea what to build on all those lots. So, from my perspective, this has been a great turn of events. I didn't put much in and easily got a lot in return.
But what about my commission fees?
Huh? Didn't you waive those yourself? I was just gonna say that to cut costs. We mustn't procrastinate and should start construction as soon as possible. But before I could finish my sentence, you volunteered to waive your commission fees and even promised to take responsibility for the whole project from start to finish. I'm so touched, really.
It's obvious that you used every trick in the book to deceive me. You deliberately paused for a long time while talking about the project and kept glancing at me with that menacing look in your eyes.
Huh? You really think so? Well, the contract's already been signed, so there's no point in dwelling on the details. You know what? I'll pay for tonight's dinner.
Fine, I'll drop the argument on the commission fees. But since you said you're paying for dinner, I'm going to order the best dishes and booze this place has to offer, and lots of it. Tonight, we're feasting until I've recouped my full commission fees.
Is this the ending?
I wonder if I'll ever be able to create something so incredible.
I want to see a part 2 of this. I kind of wanted to see the redevelopment part. Got 3 stars out of that. This goes in 3 different directions. 11:23. I need to go to bed. Yeah, we're just gonna kind of end it there. All right, let's see. I want to raid somebody. So, treat them nice. I mean, they're already big name VTubers, but still. Hey, that was enough. And yeah, my favorite kettle. All right. Well, this was fun. I wish I had more time to finish showing Mia's part. And I probably don't want to stream just for like a single hour of Yoimiya's part. So I'm gonna see if there's like something I could do along the way in Genshin for that. I don't know. Tomorrow, I think I set it for Honkai because I haven't picked that up. So I'm gonna do that for an hour or two. Sometime after I get off of work. And then I'm gonna head and go watch the premiere of the Across the Spider-Verse movie. And I'm gonna have some fucking fun with that. Yep, I got a late night showing, so I'm gonna go with a buddy. I don't think I got much else on that. Yeah. Oh well. Yeah. So, take care, everybody, and have a good night. And I'll see you guys on the flip side.